Leading the news this hour, YouTube has warned that they could still be affected by the government's social media ban, despite Labor promising not to include it alongside Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. In a letter to publishers, including 6 News, the global video sharing giant has said there is no certainty for Australian users about the impact the legislation will have. 6 News chief anchor Leo Puglisi has the latest developments.
We're still getting a lot of reaction coming into the under-16 social media ban from the social media platforms themselves. One of them, YouTube, which is not banned according to the government, has now sent an email to all Australian publishers. That, of course, includes 6 News, and they've said the following, quote, "Despite our best efforts, we are disappointed to see that the bill does not reflect the government's public commitment that YouTube would be exempt from this legislation. It means there is no certainty for our Australian users and creator community about the impact of this legislation on YouTube." They went on to add, quote, "We will work with the government to reinforce that it follows through on its commitment to exempt YouTube through a future rulemaking process." They do point out there that, yes, the federal government has said YouTube would be exempt. They've named YouTube specifically as exempt, as well as like Google Headspace, Google Classroom, I should say, Headspace, and other platforms. What was interesting, though, is that Communications Minister Michelle Rowland had initially told reporters that YouTube would likely fall under the definition of social media that is banned. Now, the platforms that are banned, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, they've also been critical. Meta has put out statements, and of course, Twitter owner Elon Musk has also been very critical of the government's push here. This, of course, did pass the Senate last week with the support of Labor and the coalition. The entire crossbench there did vote against, as well as 2 coalition members, Matt Canavan and Alex Antic. Matt Canavan, LNP Senator for Queensland, he has spoken to 6 News about this, and he's explained why he thinks it was that so many in his party, including opposition leader Peter Dutton, backed the ban.
Look, I think for a lot of people, they have genuine personal experiences which lead to understandable concerns about the abuse of social media. I completely understand that, and I understand the perspective my colleagues are coming from there. Clearly, it would be incredibly difficult if your own child or someone you love, a friend's child, is impacted and sometimes tragically impacted by a situation that exists on social media.
Now, of course, this ban doesn't come into effect for at least another 12 months, and the government says there'll be consultation during that period. And for those at home who have asked, 6 News has released a statement, and we remain committed to being here and working for you despite this ban.